Here are 10 tips for riding with a passenger on an electric bicycle. In this case, we're on Lectric XP 3.0. Instruct the passenger to keep their feet on the pegs and their legs tight against the seats. You don't want the legs to be flopping around because that makes it unstable. Keep speeds down. I would say below 12 miles an hour or so. Above that, it starts feeling a little bit less stable. The Lectric does have a passenger mode, which I think limits top speed to 10 miles an hour, but I'd rather maintain full control with the throttle. I am keeping it on a lower pedal assist, keep it like on pedal assist 2. The bike feels really good at this speed. Definitely feel there's a passenger in the back. You feel the extra weight when you're changing direction. Braking and acceleration also takes a little bit longer, but here I'm going 15 miles an hour. It feels pretty good. This is as fastest I've gone. The rear passenger weight capacity is 150 pounds. We're under that today, but I have lent this bike to a coworker who immediately proceeded to invite a passenger on that was about 170 pounds. Them two combined were at 370 pounds, technically overloading the passenger capacity of the bike, but it seemed to handle it fine. To change directions, it's a little bit trickier. You kind of want to go forward and back, make a 3-point turn. You also want to adjust seat height to a lower height to lower your center of gravity and make the ride more stable. A lower seat height also makes it easier for you to touch the ground, which can be safer in slow speed maneuvers. One of the most important tips is to communicate with your passenger. Let your passenger know when you're about to take off. Ask your passenger if they're ready before you take off. Make your passenger aware of upcoming road hazards or conditions that require them to be aware of. If you're coming up to a turn, let your passenger know if it's especially a sharp turn. Choose comfortable saddles for both you and your passenger. Discomfort can be very distracting, which can lead to safety issues. You'll be focused on the discomfort and fidgeting around instead of focused on the ride and staying safe. Check your brakes, make sure they're in good working order. Stopping with a passenger requires longer distances, and you want to make sure your brakes are safe and strong and working properly. Wear helmets at a minimum. As far as safety gear goes, I would also recommend gloves. When you're riding by yourself, you're worried about your safety. When you add a passenger, you're also responsible for the safety of your passenger. Are you having trouble with your bike?
The pedal, I can get it fixed. You see?
Oh, okay.
I failed yesterday.
I think it's designed to be foldable, right? There it is. Yeah, you're welcome. Start off slowly from a stop. Starting off slowly helps to make sure you maintain control as you accelerate and as you get used to the added weight of a passenger. So now I'm checking the capability to carry a passenger on a gravel road, and it feels very similar to the smoother concrete sidewalk. Not a big issue, but again, you want to keep speeds a little bit lower. 15 miles an hour or less seems to be pretty good stability. And it's important to remind your passenger to move as little as possible. The more stable they are, the more stable the bike will feel. On a motorcycle, because it's heavier, the motorcycle can tolerate more movement from the passenger. But on a bike, any little movement, you separate your leg or move your leg, move your foot, look around the driver, you're gonna have a sense of instability. So yeah, all in all, that was a good experience with a passenger. If you enjoy this type of content, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing so you can be notified of future content.